feel just like a rock star. My girl.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Rocket League Trading Prices. Today, I'm going to show you guys something that's happened with the prices of the new items from the Auriga series. Things like this don't come around often, so it's definitely going to be interesting to find out which way their prices will go as we progress into Season 4. But first, please consider subscribing and leaving a like on the video. It doesn't take long and you can always unsubscribe later. Thank you. Just quickly, before we get started, we would like to thank the sponsor of the video, Aoa. Do you ever find you don't have enough credits to buy all your favourite Rocket League items? And you don't like how most items from the shop are insanely overpriced and untradeable? Well, with Aoa you can buy credits and almost any item for reasonable prices, which will be quickly and securely delivered to your account. The link to Aoa's website is in the description of this video, and make sure to use our discount code RLTrading at checkout to get 6% off your order. I would like to quickly mention that we now have a creator code which you can use when crafting blueprints and buying anything from the item shop. So if you do enjoy our content, using our code RLTPrices is one of the best ways to support the channel. So, most of you now will know that last week, Rocket League dropped the new blueprint called the Auriga series. This contains a wide variety of new items, including 2 new black markets, Inamorata and Encryption. But the most hyped item is clear to be the brand new import car called the Dingo. The abnormal thing we have seen in the past few days is a fairly big spike in the price of the Dingo, which doesn't happen often with any new items. The Inamorata goal explosion started at around 3,000 credits apart from an Xbox where it was a little more, and since then it has just been getting closer to 2,000 credits, which is what we would expect from the new items. And we have seen just about the same pattern of graph from the Encryption decal, and we will talk more about the other colours later in the video. But as for the Dingo, the standard unpainted variant was worth just under 2,000 credits to start with, and actually rose up to, and on some platforms surpassed, the 2,000 credit mark, which isn't something we often see from new items. Inevitably, we have seen it drop slightly on PC, but since the other platforms have remained steady at the same price, I don't think it's anything we have to worry about too much. However, between me recording this video and uploading, we may have seen some drastic changes, but as of now it seems pretty consistent. And that's just the unpainted variant. The white Dingo has even more hype behind it. It was initially valued at 9,000 credits on PC, 10,000 credits on PlayStation and Switch, and just under 9,000 on Xbox. Since it was originally given a price, the white Dingo has risen in price quite a lot, reaching nearly 14,000 credits on PlayStation, where it is actually worth the most, and has produced a pretty satisfying graph. However, the problem I've seen is that some of the other popular colours of the Dingo, like the Crimson, Sky Blue and Lime, have already dropped in price slightly, therefore I don't see the white one holding this insane value for much longer. However, if some of the most well-known content creators get behind this car and keep hyping it up, there's no reason why the white Dingo can't be listed as one of the most expensive cars in the game, until Epic Games capitalise on this and put it in the item shop for 800 credits. But for now, it is exciting to see if these items' prices will decrease, stay around the same price, or even rise, so we will keep you updated. I think we will see the white Dingo drop in value probably soon, due to the initial hype dying down, but I think it definitely has potential to remain at a pretty solid value. I think this because when items are first priced on the market, they are never usually as expensive as this. A good example is the white Dominus, which is currently the most expensive car in the game, since when that was first given a spreadsheet value, it was between 7 and 9,000 credits. I'm not saying the white Dingo is going to rise up to 40k like the Dominus, because it's nowhere near as rare or popular, but there is still definitely a high chance that this car will be expensive. Like, this thing is worth more than the white Octane at the moment, so it's definitely at least half decent. As for the other items in the new Auriga series, they are following the same pattern like we've seen with the majority of all other new items upon their release. All colours of both the new black markets have done nothing but decrease, which is why I think if you are lucky enough to get dropped any of the new blueprints after a game, look into selling it as soon as possible so you can make the most of the potential profit. Some of the blueprints are worth between a few hundred credits and maybe up to 1,000, but that is what they're listed as on the spreadsheet. They will most likely not sell for that price because they're becoming more and more common and also more and more cheap. So you might not be able to get too many credits from these blueprints, but it's likely in a week or so they will be worthless, so selling them now is better than nothing. The white Inamorata Gold Explosion was 7,000 credits at first on Xbox, and close to 5,000 on PC and PlayStation, which isn't bad at all, but it's something we see happen with a lot of new items, so I think the only way its value will go for now is down. It's already dropped at least 1,000 credits on all platforms, and I think it will drop further than that in the next week. But by then, we will have a much better understanding of these new items and the prices they will cost, so hopefully we can give you all a better insight into how we think the market will unfold. Also, I have to apologise that we had to delay the video in which we will be announcing some giveaways and some other things until Wednesday, since we are still working on some stuff. But hopefully, the announcements won't disappoint and we hope you all continue enjoying our videos. We appreciate all of you, so if you did find the video helpful, please consider subscribing.